You know that little park right there by my house, right? I go to the park, bro. I'm like, I don't want to talk to nobody right now. I'm finna go.
Nigga is hard about this shit.
Right?
I want to talk about it. No, I don't want to talk to nobody
So
about this.
I go, bro, and I'm tearing up the fries on the way there, and I pull my shit out. And as soon as I felt the burger, bro, I got pissed.
Ketchup.
Because y'all know me. I eat my shit plain and dry, meat and cheese only. That's it. That bitch was about this big.
That's the best kind.
I look. Low bullshit, bro. 2 minutes, I'm just like this.
You should have threw that out.
You should have threw that. You should have been dramatic and threw that bitch on the.
You was at the park? Oh, there's a park. In the truck, though, right? So I'm just staring at that bitch, and I'm like,
fuck, dog. Look how you looking. You got the burger.
I'm like, and I knew at that point, I was like, this is a perfect time for me to turn my camera on.
Yes, bro.
But ain't nobody about to see me like this, bro. Pull out, go back to Burger King. Now, when they make your shit wrong, you usually go inside, right?
Yeah.
I pull straight back in the drive-thru, bro. I ain't give a fuck. I just drove right in, right? So there's somebody in front of me, and I'm sitting right there. Oh, no, it wasn't that bad.
You know, a little boom.
So there's somebody right there, right?
Hit the curb and shit. God,
There's somebody right there, and the dude. Now, mind you, as I'm ordering, bro, I had to repeat myself 3 or 4 times. Plain and dry, meat and cheese only. So, no, he's a little young dude. So he gives the person in front of me the food, and he does one of these. Like, yeah, bitch, you know what I'm here for. Right? I pull up. He goes, can I help? Hey, man, my shit's wrong, man. And give me some more fries, too, because my shit's cold at this point, right?
You ate all of them. You demolished them fries.
I'm done with the fries, right?
You demolished them all.
So he grabs it, bro, and I almost went the fuck off because I could have swore
He snatched
that I
it.
heard the old lady in the back. He could have just peeled all that stuff off. I looked.
I would have. Oh, yeah.
The window closed. What? She's like, excuse me? I was like, it might be me, right? Like, it might just be
your
something I
mind
heard.
playing tricks on you at this point.
They gave my fucking burger, bro. I right there. I'm looking at him like, bitch, you spitting my shit?
I wouldn't even be hungry no more. Fuck it.
I pulled off, dog.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, it's just us.
But nonetheless, this is episode 37 of the Just Us Pod. I am Fabian. To the right of me.
Ken.
To the right of him.
I'm Jhaida.
To the right of her.
Dennis.
And this is the Just Us Pod, man. How's everybody doing? How's everybody week? How did everybody feel this week? What's going on with y'all?
I've been good.
Been good? Had a good week? Yeah. That's good. That's good. Anybody else? How's everybody else?
Same old.
Work.
I'm tired, bro.
Tired. You like James Evans to me.
Good time.
I'm tired. I'm tired of working.
Yeah.
That's you every week.
I think I went back to work Friday, and I've averaged 4 hours of sleep every night since then.
Damn.
It was my fault last night. I was being managed, but it's a very good cause.
Hey, that's a
Very
good call.
good cause.
Good,
What? Oh, wake up, stay up, go back to sleep, and get back
You
up.
ain't tired then.
Nah, there ain't no
You ain't
time.
that tired.
Boy, hey, I don't want to start off. Let's continue.
How about you, Dennis? How's your week, brother?
Week's been cool, man.
Week's
Week's
been
been cool. I've had a calm week up until today. But other than that, man,
So that
week's been
happened
cool.
today?
That was all today.
All of that was today.
All
That's
today.
crazy.
That was a lot.
That's a lot of events to take place over a shirt, brother. But-
It started with the phone. That's what triggered
yeah,
everything.
that's
It was
right.
the phone first, and then, yes, up to the shirt.
But I commend you though, bro, because you got mad and went to Burger King. Well, I'd have went and got something.
would've did.
I'd have went crazy. $20 on the burger. I'd have did it.
That's crazy.
Five Guys. Pause. I'd have went there. Double meat.
Five
Pause.
Guys. Hey, double
Add
meat?
bacon.
Oh, you rich.
Large fry.
$45.
That's a lot. Exactly. I'm,
$45. Five Guys?
I got a rebellious soul.
They are good. They shit
Not no
fresh.
large fry though. That's OD because they large fry is like an extra large.
$65.
No, it's not even the price. They just give you so many fries.
Yeah, that's a whole brown bag special. $65.
I missed the brown bag special at Sonic, bro.
That was actually
Hey,
the
bro,
name
Brown
of
bag
the combo?
special used
you
to go
are
old as fuck.
How old are you?
35.
You dog.
How you roll your eyes like that? Like,
I didn't mean to. I'm just like,
No, he about to be
I
36.
forgot about them
Yeah.
brown bag specials, boy. You old, boy.
yeah, man.
That was the name of a combo?
Yeah, it's the name.
I wasn't
that
eating
was, that was a
Sonic
real
then.
thing.
It was 2 number ones with like put together basically a package deal for like $2 cheaper.
well, that's like when McDonald's had the number 7. You get 2 burgers.
Number 7.
You
Big
don't
Mac?
know
Oh, it's right now though.
No, this is a long time ago. You get 2 burgers.
Damn, I don't remember that.
I don't know what the number 7 is.
Man, there's so much shit that
It was
done
a number
passed.
7.
I don't know. I don't
I
remember.
remember.
She said that was her go-to before the Whopper.
For the Whopper. Oh man.
How's your week, bro?
Man, Nia Long and Jeezy.
That's how your week went?
Oh, you asked how my week went?
I was gonna push through
Oh,
it.
hey, man, you know me, bro.
That was the highlight of your week, Nia Long and Jeezy.
You know what? I didn't hear
Maybe
what you
it's been
said.
on his mind. And he been
It,
thinking.
no, it wasn't on my mind. I just thought that he was trying to go into the. Anyway, my week was good. My week was good. Before the weekend, it was a lot of Little League football shit that took place that I don't. Little League sports is watered down. That's all I'm gonna say. It's watered down. These parents are soft. These kids are soft. Everybody's soft.
Hey, do you want to tell the people your Little League story from a couple years ago?
No. I got something special for that. I'm not gonna tell them that. I'm gonna do something special for that.
Okay, all right.
On the
But
anniversary?
yeah, when I got my ass whooped,
On the anniversary?
I should do it. The anniversary just passed this year, so I might do it on the anniversary next year. Yeah, some parents whooped my ass on the football field.
You got jumped on.
Oh yeah, they whooped my ass.
I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they whooped my ass.
He laughed. He laughed
No,
the
I
same
did.
day.
I was laughing that day.
Nobody helped you?
Yeah, the coaches helped me. Yeah. It was like an all-out brawl. Fuck it. Let's
Let's go. We here.
talk about it.
We here.
A couple of feet and fish later, they came home.
So for those
Back for
that
story time.
So for those that know, I'm a Little League coach, right? Basketball, football, baseball, whatever. This particular year, this is pre-pandemic. This is 2019. Had a kid. Matter of fact, this is crazy. The kid just played against Jhaida in basketball. They 14 now. The kid was 9 at the time, 10 at the time, like 3-4 years removed. And I seen him. He still looked the exact same. I thought the kid was gonna be an athlete. Sorry as fuck. Fat, all kind of shit. It was bad. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But if he'd have stayed with me, he probably would have progressed the right way. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So,
Like you can adjust his genes or something.
no, you can because it's how you work out and so what you do. Look at your heart. Look at my genetics. Look at your heart though. You seen him recently? Slim, nice looking. He moved real good. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
About to get pneumonia.
So, kid had a real bad attitude. Attitude was bad. But he played really, really good. Running back, defensive end, safety. Those were his positions.
I'm assuming he stuck with the defensive end if he fat now.
He probably on the
Left
offensive line. So, this particular game, the kid got a personal foul. In football, it's a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. So, I pull the kid by his helmet. Hey, you know that's not what we teach. You know, I go through the whole coaching spiel, right? So, the kid understand that's how I coach. Everybody know nobody took offense to it. I tell him, if you get this again, you're off this team. Like, this is what I tell him. I'm lying, but I'm just talking shit because I'm a coach. So, no fucking more than a few plays later, he in the huddle. He make the tackle. They pile. It's a pile. He punching the dude in the pile. Punching his ass. Personal foul. He get kicked out the game. I go off. Slap off. This is not what you do. Coach shit. I go slap off. Unbeknownst to me, his uncle. Now, this is a kid. I don't know his father. The father that he did have was a stepfather, married to his mom. She ain't married to him no more because she's a bitch. So the uncle of the real father was there. Two uncles. Unbeknownst to me. After the game, though, they came in. It's like, hey, man, you think that was, appropriate how you handled that? I was like, what you talking about? He was like, man, with the kid. I was like, did you not see him get 2 personal fouls? Did you not see him get kicked out of the game? Yeah, I'm saying, though, man, you could have, went about it. He 9 years old, he 10 years old. Nah. He old enough to understand what's going on and what he needs to do. This is about discipline. Like, we're out here to help. I ain't getting paid for this. It's all about time. I'm putting my time into these kids. They understand what's going on.
Yeah,
Right?
at that age, that's where you start to.
That's where you
build.
You got to turn.
Structure them, and
Exactly. So, fast forward to practice on Monday. We lose that game. He's one of our better kids. He's out first half. We don't have nobody really to stop nobody. We don't have nobody really to run the ball. He out that game. Fast forward, practice Monday. We warming up. We going through the normal drills. The kid is there, but the mom not there, right? So I'm already like, damn, that's unusual because she's always there, always in my back pocket. So I see two dudes coming across the field, but I don't stop because I don't want to startle the kids. I know something not right, though, because the way they charging across the field, right? But I'm from that shit, so I understand. All right, nigga, I'm watching you. Something might happen. If it happened, I'm going to go there. So they get towards the practice. Hey, you such and such? Who asking? So at that point, I tell the kids to hit a lap. Hey, y'all go hit a lap. I already know what's going on now.
Quick thinker.
Yeah. Y'all go hit a lap. Boom, they take off.
Bing, bing, bing.
So, no. So one walks up to me. He says, man, I ain't appreciate it. I already knew what it was. They didn't come there to talk. They came there for what they came there for. His ass is grass. He don't even know. He shouldn't have been the first one walked up. His ass is grass. He don't even know. Because I know you here for smoke. So he walks up, yeah, man, you like, boop. I don't want to hear nothing. He gone. Yeah, sleep. You go to bed. Yeah, he ain't go to sleep, but I already know what you want. Yeah.
Ain't no more fight left.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know where these niggas came from. It happened quick.
You just remember too.
I just remember too. I ain't know what them niggas must was hiding behind the trees or something. But them niggas was on my ass. Like, why don't now? I've been in situations, so I know what to do. I'm backing up. I'm circled. So I'm waiting for niggas to charge me. But them niggas came so quick, like shit was happening fast. I was on the ground too fast. So when you on the ground, when you're in a situation like that, you gotta ball up. Because niggas gonna fuck you up. But luckily the coaches saw what was happening and they ran over there. But that first nigga, he was fucked up. He was fucked up. I fucked him up. I was fucked up. He outball. But they got down on me now. Bruised ribs, all kind of shit. They got down. My face was intact. Face was good. I was balled up now. I was balled up now, but face was good. I was cool. But all this shit, woo.
Boy, hurt.
Lord, I couldn't pee. Oh, yeah, they fucked me up.
You ain't want no more smoke when you got up?
Mama, I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to fight no more. Yeah, they did me dirty. I left there, act like I was going to get a gun. I know I wasn't going to get it. Bitch, I'll be right. You know how you get it. Yeah. Bitch, I'll be right back. You stay right the fuck here. I wasn't going. I just made the block.
It's all right.
I started looking at my wounds.
Nigga ran his own play action.
I started looking at my wounds. They was calling me and shit. The police. This is stupid shit. The niggas never left. They stayed at the field.
So if you really would have got your gun, it could have got ugly.
Bruh, I could have shot, but I knew it was kids. My kid was there.
Call
like,
police.
Jamari was there. It could have got real stupid. Then I was in Mo City. My daddy and my brother, all them niggas stayed over there.
It could have got dark.
It could have got dark over there. Them niggas was still there. Stayed there for the police. Them niggas asked me to testify. Nigga, I don't snitch. I'm going to see you again. And I'm still going to see you again. Nigga, I know how y'all look. So if I see y'all in the streets, I'm going to sneak you. I'm going to sneak them.
Yeah, just like that.
Right.
100%.
Back of the head, like we just talked about.
No. I'm going to give me a good one. I'm going to bring that bitch from the...
You hit him with that Jamie Foxx.
Bitch. I'm going to bring that bitch from the hip.
He on the floor. I'm in the car.
He on the floor.
What the fuck just
I'm
happened?
in the car.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck just happened.
No. I'm coming from the hip with that.
Jamie Foxx the greatest, bro.
It's crazy because when shit like that happened to you, you remember it like clearly, bro. Like I remember all they faces. All 9 of them motherfuckers. Nah, for real. Nah, for real. Y'all saw the picture? Y'all ain't never seen the picture? Niggas whooping my ass on the ground?
Which one y'all kicking
me? Which one y'all kicking me?
Oh
man, but anyway, that's the story.
But wait, I just remember how stupid people can be. Because I remember when he told us, people was on Facebook talking about, why you ain't tell us? Why you ain't tell? What the fuck we supposed to do?
It wasn't planned.
It's too late. Who was
You niggas
that?
on the field,
Like,
you
know
on the
him
east
personally.
side. fuck is you gonna help me?
People be so stupid,
bro.
All the way in Bay City. You need something?
Man, nigga, if you need me to come out there,
You even call me.
nigga, by the time you get out here,
That's the dumbest support in
boy,
the world.
I hate black people, man.
It's like somebody steal your car. Who's took it? How the fuck I was supposed to know? That's why I stole it.
Man, we need to stick. Man, we need to find the niggas you.
Wait, what?
We good. Got the bullshit out the way. Woo! Oh man, so Nia Long and Jeezy. What's his name? Jeezy Jenkins.
I had no idea that was his
I
real
love
name.
him. He's like one of my
I
favorites.
fuck with Jeezy, dog. I fuck with Jeezy. So they had a sit down at 101, and it was very interesting. You know what I mean? Some of the things she said, some of the things he said. I believe we all watched it. Everybody watched it.
I watched it.
So what did y'all take from it?
Let me say mine first.
Go ahead.
I hated it.
You hated,
I hated
it?
it.
Okay,
I did not like it.
that's fair. Go ahead.
I think one, I'll say this: Nia Long is really good at like interviewing type of stuff, right?
Cutting
I was really
people off
impressed
and
with
making
that.
sure the conversation continues. Yeah,
I was really
I
impressed
thought
with
that
that
too.
part. The rest of it, though, I think if it wasn't a part of a rollout, I would have appreciated it a little bit more. But it just seemed too forced because the title of it is the same title as the album, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, it was cool.
Too soon.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like, I don't know. I just feel like some parts were very forced. Jeezy was definitely dirty macking the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I ain't
He shot his shot multiple times.
a bunch of times. Yeah.
I sit in front of Nia Long, man. I'm gonna shoot mine too.
I'm gonna be blatant about it
What the
though. It don't need to be no dirty macking. But
Hey man, he's single now.
Yeah.
He filed for a divorce.
She single too, right?
Yeah, she's single. Yeah, she used to date our head coach for the Rockets.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But other than that, man, it was cool. It was all right. I mean, I definitely wouldn't go back to it. It was a little too long, for sure. But it was cool.
okay.
I appreciated it.
What about you, Ken? You liked it?
Me and him don't agree on a lot, but
You agree with that?
yeah, not exactly everything, but I didn't really care for it. Nothing really stood out to me.
Mm-hmm.
I would say if you're not familiar with these people's stories, then
Right.
yeah, you can be captivated. I mean, it can be captivating because like, oh, I didn't know this about this person. I didn't know that. You know, I didn't know like all of the details, like
Right,
everything
right.
about it. But that was my take on it. I do feel like Jeezy was acting per se because that's not. But that's me. I don't know him, and I also over the years I don't follow his music that that much.
Yeah.
That like that to know his journey.
Okay.
But also, I will say it's good that he is showing another side because you don't always get artists that's been doing it as long as he has, and that's also willing to show another side of them with their growth. You know what I mean? A lot of artists either stay within a certain realm that helps them sell or do album sales or numbers and shit like that. So yeah. I'm not gonna say it was just terrible, but it just wasn't for me. And also, I don't feel like they hit on any points that I haven't heard before, as far as like trauma, because it's so prevalent now that we talk about trauma and mental health. You start to hear it a lot. Not that it's a bad thing.
I
just
think-
nothing stood out.
Excuse me. I think it was a great fucking interview. I appreciated it because when you talk about someone like Jeezy, right? You think about the image of who Jeezy was, the snowman, the dope boy, the dope dealer, and you look at him, you see he slimmed down, you see him in his suit, you see him being vulnerable, you see him talking about stuff that he's never talked about before, you see him talking about his mother, you see him talking about his childhood, you see him talking about his first traumas, and I said, damn, we all really went through shit, right? And I can appreciate it simply because of who the man he's become. Because to go through all of that and still be able to sit down and sit in front of somebody or even just do the things that he's doing, to lose his voice, to see his first person get shot when he was 8 years old, to be molested, you know what I'm saying? And that brought up trauma for me. I just felt like it was an interview that was needed, you know what I'm saying? That was really, really needed. And even all the stuff about the relationships, the things that Nia talked about, real niggas don't cheat, quote unquote. I just feel like it was a great, great interview. Yeah, could the caption, the title have been different? Yeah, I agree. I don't feel like it was forced. I feel like it was genuine conversation. I feel like Nia really brought out, because if you know Jeezy, like, I don't know how much y'all follow him. I don't know how much y'all watch Jeezy, but Jeezy ain't never been, even when he was in that fake relationship with that woman, because I always say that relationship had him
That
being
was
vegan.
weird to me.
It was weird.
The one he just divorced.
Yeah, had him eating vegan. Like, even the video, now that's forced. That's some forced shit to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's him sitting down eating a bowl of celery and apples and, ooh, this is good. Nigga, you don't like that shit. I can see it on your face.
Maybe he was trying to change, you know, like, and it just didn't work.
But it's a way you can change, though. You know what I mean? It don't have to be forceful. You don't have to.
But you can't change a person, though.
Yeah, you can't. You can be with the person as they grow into what they really are, but I don't think you can change a person. But that is change, but that's not changing them. That's just them growing. But you were about to say something, Dennis, to what I was saying.
Yeah, so like what I guess the forced part for me is the very end, where you bring it back to the title of the album, where it's like, well, I forgive.
It's still a promo tool.
But yeah, so it's that, like, that's where it seems super forced to me, right? Well, before I go on, like, what was your take on the interview altogether?
I liked it. I like to see men being able to be vulnerable and talk about the things that they go through. Because, you know, these rappers and stuff, they talk about all these drugs and stuff like that, but they really go through stuff. People go through stuff. So for me to, you know, he's one of my favorite rappers. I love his music. So for him to, you know, sit down and talk about that, like, that's what I like, you know. I don't really think it was forced. I don't know.
What is y'all's take on the...
Real quick, Dennis, before... to you saying you feel like his relationship was forced, and I didn't keep up with it. I don't... Y'all know me. I don't care about them people like that. But how do you... Let's say if it wasn't forced, it was real. It was just awkward or it was strange, right? How do you not know that relationship was like a gateway to him actually opening up now?
That's what I great point. That's a great point. But that's what makes me feel like, yeah, it was fake, because it made him realize that's not who I really am. And that's why we don't know the details behind the divorce, right? The details still haven't came out. They just said, like all celebrities say, irreconcilable differences. So I felt like him going through that trial phase, or that fake stage, as I would call it, made him realize.
It was an eye-opener.
Yeah, it's an eye-opener.
Like,
I'm good
you know,
on
sometimes they say, you know, date somebody that's not your type.
Yeah. That probably was one of those
'Cause
moments
I've
like,
been there, like,
let me see
that's
who.
not me.
Right, let me see who else I am. Let me try to venture out and do something different and figure out if I'm like this. But he's eventually, after 2 short years, he was like, no, I'm not that. And it, to your point, it brought out everything else. Like him saying he went to his mom's grave and finally asked her for forgiveness, or he asked for forgiveness, or he finally forgave her. You know, I just think that it was a lot of fake things going on in that relationship that finally made him realize, okay, yeah, all right, I know the man who I am and who I'm becoming, and I can finally tell the world, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with Jeezy Jenkins.
Y'all think they would have got divorced if they was broke?
They
Like if they were regular people?
They would never got together.
No, let's just say they're together. They don't have the money that they have today. Like everyday people, you think they run to divorce so quick?
I don't even think they would have got married.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't have married her.
Nah.
In the case that they
Okay,
did.
you're saying that they're married.
They-
You're saying that they're going on. You asking if they would have got divorced. That's a tough question because we wouldn't even know.
But I don't think they would have got married. Just
You know what I'm saying?
She hanging her hat on that.
Well,
I don't see that match. I don't see that match finding each other in
because
real life.
we my wife and I were discussing this, right? And it was one of those things where it's like both of us said it at the same time. It's like, bro, a divorce is expensive.
Yeah.
Right? So when you start thinking about everyday people getting divorces, like I think that's why a lot of people will do the legal separation rather than the divorce, and at the same time will really try to work out whatever they got going on or continue in their toxic relationships because
shit, it's some people that's still married right now that ain't been together for years.
I'm never getting married.
Just because they ain't fucking with that paperwork or that money.
Mm-hmm. Why do you say that?
Because I've seen a lot, you know, and it's like, what's the purpose? You know, I would love to be married and have a family, but people be doing so much shit while they're married. So it's like, what's the... And when you get married, you take an oath under God, promising all these things, adultery, all that shit. Yep. And people still go and do that shit. Yep. So now it's like you playing with God. Like, so what's the fuck you even get married for?
And it's funny. It's funny you said that under oath under God because I've always said that, and that's why I'm not married right now. Because I've always said, y'all heard me say this before. I ain't playing under oath, bro. I can't do it because I'm real heavy about my Christianity, about my faith, and that sounds crazy because of some of the shit that I do, but I know once I go on the oath, I ain't fooling around. I'm not going to play with it at all. Like, I know me. I know I can be disciplined when I need to be disciplined, and I ain't going to play on the oath. But kudos to what you just said because people do be doing a lot of shit. And even just going off of the interview, right, we all have been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? And we know you, Jhaida. We see your stories. We see you on Facebook. We see you on Instagram, you know, and you're very, very free. So I wanted to ask the question, what have you always been this free? Has it kind of came to this point, or is it something that happened to you or for you in your life that, you know, got you to this point?
I think it grew over time.
Okay.
Because, like, I used to be real, like, you know, scared, but now I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, because I used to be worried about, like, you know, what people say about me, what they think about me. And it's like the same person that's judging you, they got some other shit that's going on. So 100%. I just be like, fuck it. I love to be myself. I love to be free. Like, you know, I don't like to feel like trapped. And that's why it's hard for me to be in relationships too. Because when a nigga gets to, you can't do this. Bye. I can't. Right. I can't do that. So I just...
And if it's fine for us to speak about, right? We've seen some of the relationships you've been through. Yeah, it's been
big one.
Yeah,
big one.
It's been, you know, a few, and you're very open about it. And I think that's what it's crazy to say this, but I think men love that about you because you are so free. You don't care about what someone thinks about you. You do put what you go through out, and I think that it's appreciated because people are scared to do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like people shouldn't be scared. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, it is.
Talk about it.
Yeah, it is okay.
I've been through a lot, so yeah.
When you say you've been through a lot, right? What you mean?
I've been in an abusive relationship. My father was abusive too, so that's where I got my PTSD from and stuff like that. So
abusive to you?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I've been through all that stuff. So and then me being in a relationship, it don't make it no better. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie. I be talking all that shit, but I love love though.
Yeah.
I love love.
And you can see that as well.
I would love to find somebody, you know, that's compatible with me, like, and that understands, you know, me. Mm-hmm. They know, okay, Jhaida likes to be free. She just wants to do her and understand that. But it's
I mean, I get it, you know, and people aren't as free as you, and people don't normally come off as, I want to be like the type of person that you are. And I don't understand. Why do y'all think that is? You know what I'm saying?
That what now? I had a whole nother thought that I was going to bring up.
Go ahead with that thought.
I'm sorry, my bad.
You're good.
No, I was going to say she is very free, and it's almost like it's scarce in a sense because everybody is so afraid of being judged or not just wanting to put their business out there, whether it's for the fact of just wanting to be secretive or just the thought of somebody else having something to say. But when it comes to Jhaida, she's
don't
so
give
free.
a fuck.
Exactly. She don't give a fuck.
Don't,
So
honestly, like,
so when we see her posting these things, yeah, we're we compassionate for her and we're empathetic for it, like if it's really bad. But other than that, if it's just like some regular everyday shit, it might not be regular for everybody else, but because it's her, we were like, okay, it's Jhaida, and we've grown to accept it. And I just want to say it takes a lot of courage to do that. And if more people were like that, then I think people will be a lot better off as of having like all these mental battles and shit, because she uses the platform as a way of
releasing,
expressing.
I ain't gonna lie, I do struggle mentally all the time, which like
everybody does in some
all the
form,
time,
way or
but
another.
I learn how to deal with it.
Yeah, and you show us, like he just said, everybody does, but you show us, and that's appreciated. You know what I'm saying?
I think that what's really dope for me to see is that you're so free, but you're not like boisterous. You're not forcing it. You're not loud. It's like
in the moment. It's what's happening.
like it's just
real time. It's like
it's genuine.
I'm going through this. I'm telling this.
Fuck all y'all right now. Fuck y'all. Don't talk to me right now. Fuck you.
And I think
then I'll be okay in a little bit. So.
Like when you get to that level of that freedom, I don't think we see it that often. So that's why when like there's sometimes I'm looking, I'm like Whopper. All right, okay. She
I
being
was
real
really
right
feeling
now.
the motherfucking Whoppers for that week.
I had one the same day too. That bitch was
with
cold.
the bacon and the
I ain't gonna hold you.
jalapeno.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. You made me go get a Whopper.
I want everybody to get a motherfucking
Hey, you think I'm
Whopper.
playing? Look, I still got the BK
You
app
get
on my
your
phone.
dry ass Whopper.
I have
You get your Whopper.
I'm not
You
lying.
get a Whopper.
You hear what she said? You get your dry ass Whopper.
Everybody get a Whopper.
Like she literally made. I'm like, man, let me go get a Whopper. Like this was like on a Wednesday or something.
I don't know
That
what
Whopper was so good. Bro, I haven't been to Burger King in a minute. Like, bruh,
It's my stress food, bro.
Nah,
I have not been to
that's why you
BK.
went.
Yep.
I have
you
not
was
been to
stressed out,
BK in a minute, but
They
I
pissed
kept
me
seeing
off,
her
though.
post about these. Huh?
They pissed me off though.
I have not been.
They tried to charge me 27 cents for some barbecue sauce.
Oh, you said
That's stupid.
Yeah,
They still got the chicken fries?
I don't know.
I think they season
they
them
got
like
like
the McRib.
They got. If you eat a McRib, that's fucking.
That's
it's
crazy.
A joke, it's a joke.
No, I'm just saying anybody that eat a fucking McRib. y'all
That's crazy.
I used to when I was younger. I don't know.
Nah,
I
that's-
heard they was made with. My cousin said this. It might sound weird. She said, "Wait, the same thing that they make yoga mats with."
What?
My cousin
chicken
said
fries?
this a long time ago. No, the McRib.
Yoga mats?
I swear she said this a long time ago.
Yo, that's
I
wild.
wouldn't be surprised though.
I wouldn't.
What was that? Polyurethane or something?
That's wild, bro. What?
I
Yoga
could be
mats?
wrong. I don't know, but that's what she said. Yeah.
Fire ass sauce on that yoga man.
Nah.
It be, hey,
Nah.
You was fucking
You'll be chewing that
never
shit
had
forever.
No, it do. It's a weird texture, so I don't.
See?
You ate a McRib before?
When I was younger, yeah, I don't get
wild
it now.
boy.
Huh?
You should do that.
I'm sure I did.
That's why you be so tired now.
Could be. But they wrong though, because they give you a McRib, all that sauce, the yoga mat,
Yoga
one
mat.
pickle and 2 onions. Like not whole circle onions, but like 2 chops.
Social media turned me off so bad from McRib. I will not. Like, I cannot do it.
I've never.
Never had
I've
that.
never had one,
I
bro.
refuse to get that.
But Jeezy talked about early trauma in his childhood, right? He talked about things that triggered him early on and kind of forced his path or kind of guided his path. What are some things, you know, if y'all are okay with talking about, that kind of triggered y'all young that steered some of the things that y'all go through today?
Man, that's crazy. Because I am, boy.
Let's talk about
I'm
it.
about to say, nothing I'm ready to talk about.
Let's talk about it.
No,
This is
I ain't
what
gonna
the
lie
episode
to
is
you.
for. Y'all
Mine ain't
knew.
nothing like that deep or that
Yeah.
crazy. But when I was younger, it was real young. You know, for everybody that don't know, I grew up with my grandma and my mama. We was all in the same house. But I used to get blamed for stuff I didn't do. And as a kid, you know, I got tired of that. So now if you blame me for some shit that like that's really not my fault, I get mad. Like real mad. Like I was ready to spaz on my wife earlier about some shit that it didn't even really like.
She blamed you
It
or
was a
she
trigger.
accused you?
It wasn't. It was like She was telling me a story like she didn't want to take the kids to the store, like she just wanted to go to the store by herself, type of shit. And one of the kids said they needed some detergent, and I was like, "All right, your mama finna go to the store." She's like, "Why you tell him that? I just wanted to chill." Not bad, right? That's nothing. She like she wanted her time, but for me, like you just said, I just realized it. That could be the trigger. It's like, damn, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Like and you could have just told them, I don't want to take her out to the store. That's how I looked at it.
And you ain't gotta take them. Okay,
exactly.
I'll pick it up for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, they needed to wash their clothes. No, I ain't get out till 6. So.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was a trigger for you.
Yeah, it was a trigger.
Yeah,
Now I just realized that.
It was something that he said that I didn't realize that I also went through when he said about the babysitter.
Yeah.
It was crazy because I had that exact same type of ordeal. I used to get left with babysitters. This I had to be maybe 11. I don't even remember the exact age, but she was in high school, and she was babysitting us. But we would play house. I don't know if y'all remember playing house.
Yeah, mom and daddy go to the club. And
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Like Pretty Ricky?
yeah, exactly like that. But we would play house, and I remember very pretty girl. I can't remember who she is for shit. It's just like a vague memory, bro. But Cool Cups was real prevalent around this time. And she took a Cool Cup and she put it on her tits. And she said, lick it off. And I remember being super stimulated, like hard as a rock. You know what I'm saying? But that's all she would allow me to do was suck her titties and play with, her vagina or whatever. And I was a young boy, but I remember being super stimulated by it. She babysitted us. I just can't remember who this chick is for the life of me. And when he brought that up, I was like, damn, that's crazy. But I never thought about it.
Maybe it's a good thing you don't remember
Yeah,
who it is.
I never thought about it as trauma. I never thought about it in that realm. But now that I'm able to piece that together and I'm able to think back on it, I'm like, damn, that's maybe why I'm so hypersexual, because I literally be all the time. Like, I be searching for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't get it.
I'm hypersexual too.
Yeah, I'm super
like that,
hypersexual. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's one of the the triggers or the traumas that I went through that made me this way.
Yeah.
I'm unsure, but maybe that's one of them. When you say you're hypersexual, what do you mean by that?
Like certain things, like it's weird. Like, so when I was younger, like, how do I say it? Let me see. So when I was younger, like, my father was very like abusive, and I watched him. He smoked sherm, so I watched him beat my mama. He did stuff to me too. So, all I know is like
He put his hands on you?
He's done some things, like, yeah, but it was CPS involved in everything. They were trying to take me away, and I remember that as a child, like that image like stays in my head. But so when I'm in relationships and like it becomes abusive, like I get turned on.
Wow.
That makes sense? Like, I don't know. Like, I used to think that was love. It's not love.
That's interesting.
Like
It makes sense.
Yes,
It makes
it
sense.
makes a lot of sense.
I was in
It's trauma.
I was in an abusive relationship for like 2 years, and like I could not leave that man, but I would get like so turned on, like just
Hyperstimulated.
Yeah, just I just want to fuck like that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and this is very broad, right? But I think any man that you have in your life as a kid, like that's what your idea of a man is
But I
to
don't
you,
have
right?
a male figure to look up to. Like, not my daddy. I mean, I have an uncle.
But what
I don't have.
I guess what I'm saying is,
I've never had like a man like tell me, Jhaida, don't do this, don't
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
Like, just build me up.
no.
As a,
I
So
think
what I'm
I'm trying to say is that was the example that you saw. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and I say this
100%.
with my grandpa, for example, right? I always tell people, like, trying to be my grandpa has been a battle that I've had with myself all the time. Like, bro, how you get to this point in your life, doing so well with a 6th grade education? My grandma ain't have to work. You know what I'm saying? She worked because she wanted to work. Like, how the hell do you get to that? Like, what is in you that pushes you to be able to do this, this, and this, and be so disciplined with it? And I can't get to that point.
Yeah.
To a certain point that I had to step back and be like, bro, like, wake up. Yeah. Time's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna be able to do it like this. Yeah. But so when you have the example of what you think a man is supposed to be, you carry that for the rest of your life. And I say even for us, like with men, we think the same, you know, with women, right? For me, my mom worked 3 jobs at one point, and it was just me and my brothers just, you know, taking care of each other. So as I'm growing up, I'm realizing that I'm doing things trying to get, like, attention, basically.
Yeah.
But then I get to the point where I feel like, what the fuck do I need attention for? Like, I'm going to keep doing me anyway. But then we get to, like, doing this, where in order to get the traction, we need the attention. Yeah. And look how hard it was for me to start being like, all right, let me get to the point where I'm doing, you know, my own stuff on my own page and stuff like that. So in overall, like, I think once you're able to identify the areas in which you need to work or tackle, or because I'll never say that you'll overcome them. I never feel like you'll overcome your traumas fully. Like, they'll always be there. But you got to learn how to use them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to turn that hurt into fuel, basically. And yeah, I've gone through a lot. And, you know, like I said, there's a lot of shit that I'm not willing to talk about right now. But I also have used all of that to identify, like, why I am the way that I am, why I act the way that I act, why I'm always angry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been very clear with people. Like, I'm always pissed off. Mm-hmm. I just hide it. Yeah. I look like I'm cool. I look like I'm happy, but I'm always mad. Right. Anger management helps. I will say that. Anger management definitely helps.
Go ahead. No, I was going to say, it's funny you say that, because I don't have the same exact take as far as, like, what you see, and that's what you try to, you know, achieve or become. My situation is totally different also, right? So my daddy wasn't in the house, right? Because he stepped out on his marriage or his wife, girlfriend, or whatever, and slept with my mama and had me. So I don't follow that path. I'm more along the lines of, by any means, I'm going to make sure mine works. So I'm going to always be in the house. Mine going to always see me. I'm going to be very prevalent within the household. Mm-hmm. But lately, I've been wanting to reach out to my old man, because what I do remember, I don't know for sure, and that's why I want to ask him, like, because I will visit, like, every weekend, every other weekend, and I do remember him working and coming home late, and I just wanted to ask him, like, was he in school, or was he taking up anything else besides work? Because I'll come to a point where I'm ready for the next chapter of my life to move on and do bigger and better things with myself, but my job is in the way. I work entirely too much. Right. And I'll be tired a lot. Now, I found it within myself recently to, you know, get up and be more active and be more mobile and do more things. But I just wanted to have that conversation with him, was like, what did he go through and how did he do it? But as far as a male, like, molding me and me trying to, like, mold myself after them, I didn't have that. My dad taught me lessons. My best friend's dad taught me lessons, and I learned stuff from my ex-girlfriend's dad. Those are the 3 men that kind of, like, one showed me how to take care of a house, one showed me how to be a provider and take care of my family, and my daddy told me to never quit. Yeah. You know, I don't give up on shit. Like, if my mind is on it and I really want to do it, I'm not finna quit. There's no way you finna make me stop.
You know what's interesting about having male role models or having role models? You don't understand that they're actually a role model in whatever, and I think you were trying to point to this a little bit. You don't understand that they're actually grooming, and they're actually putting their role model stamp on you either way it goes, whether it's bad
or bad,
or whether it's good, right? I think that's a part that we don't understand, because we're quick to say, oh, I ain't have a role model growing up. Well, look at your actions. Look at what you're doing. Look at how you're reacting to things. Look at how you're responding to things. Look at what you're saying. Look at just your everyday life and how you're going about everyday life. And then look back at the men that were in your life and what they did and how they responded to things and how they acted and how they responded to things, right? Mm-hmm. I guarantee you, if you look in the mirror, you're going to say, damn, I'm acting just like these people.
I tell myself that all the time. Like, I see so much of myself in, like literally everybody in my family, I see a piece of them in me. And it makes it be hard sometimes. I be like, damn, I'm acting just like my mom. I'm acting like my grandma. I'm acting like my auntie. I'm acting like my daddy. And it's a lot.
Because that's all you've seen.
Like when y'all see me acting crazy and fighting and stuff, it's because, shit, I've been fighting all my damn life, you know? So, yeah, it's...
That's all you've seen.
Yeah.
That's all you know. That's all you've been through.
I used to have this really like big disdain for my dad.
Used to?
I'm gonna say used to.
Okay. Used to. We're being honest here. This is just us.
He said he don't feel comfortable
It's just
talking
us.
about it.
It's just us, baby.
No, it's completely different. It's a completely different thing. Anyway, but that's where it's a good point to make, where you see the good and the bad, because I would tell myself, like, I ain't gonna be like that. Yeah. Ain't no way I can be like that, right? But then I would laugh, and I realize I sound just like this motherfucker when I laugh. And sometimes I would get pissed off at it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bruh. And then, like, you know, his very short temper and the level of anger that him and all my brothers have, that's why I'm able to be so patient sometimes, right? Like, I've always looked at that and like, nah, that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to do that. But when it's there, boy, telling you, hey, line them up.
Everybody can get it.
Shit.
No stopping him.
Nah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because growing up, nobody ever thought I had like a temper problem or anger issues, because I was real young. Man,
one trigger.
It be the quietest one.
Yeah, one trigger.
but I get it from my grandma.
One trigger.
A lot of people look at her and like, ain't no way. But you sit down and talk to her, she'll tell you.
I done seen both.
Who,
You in
both
that?
sides.
me and her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
like,
it go there quick.
yeah, but
It
for
be
me,
in the blink of an eye.
But for me, it's like when I get mad, especially if it's somebody I love, bro, it's like I don't want to cause harm to these people, but I've lost control at this point. So my reaction at that time, like if I put hands on you, if I say something, it'd be like, damn, I'm sorry. And I immediately snap out. And I think the time he's talking about, we was at that party.
What's that?
Don't worry about it.
That house? Oh, yeah. I got mad at somebody else. I was hot.
What part are you talking about?
It's on the east side. I was drinking. You trying to break it up? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I can tell this. I just don't want to name the people involved.
Yeah.
I was drinking. We was at a party, and
Oh, God, yeah.
a dude, I'll tell you off camera, dude pulled a gun out, shot in the air, and it was a lot of people we know was there.
Yeah.
Went to
He was
Lamar.
He was just doing it for clout.
Just cause
Yeah,
he
just
got
'cause.
into it with somebody else, pulled a gun out, and I was like, nigga, I don't care about no gun. My brother is such, this and that. My cousin, he was like, man, don't worry about that shit, Ken, this, and that. And I got mad. And he got in the way and was trying to break it up. He was like, bro, chill. He was sober. He was like, chill, I'm your brother. And I went off on him, and it wasn't even warranted. I was like, nigga, you ain't my brother. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But me and him, like, you know, I was hot. Like, I was ready to fight, push him out the way and everything. Only thing that stopped me, my cousin came out of nowhere, a girl. She's like, Ken, stop. And I was like, damn, I'm tripping.
Yeah. And that just goes back to, it's all trauma, bro. Yeah. It's all childhood trauma. It's everything that we've been through, right? Yeah. And to what I was saying, we don't understand that we are what we've seen. Mm-hmm. This is all that we know. This is all that we've been through.
When you realize that, forgiveness to the people that have hurt you before becomes a lot easier.
Yeah.
I forgave.
Then you understand
my mom and my dad, and I forgive them.
Yeah, like you understand they went through something.
What got you to that point, to where you were able to forgive? Because I know a little bit of the story. You know, me and you, we've talked. Mm-hmm. You know, we've been through some things together. What got you to the point where you were able to forgive your mother and your father?
There's nothing I can do about it. You know, I can't force my mama to be in my life. You know, I can't force my daddy to, you know, be a father. You know, and it's like I'm draining myself trying to, you know,
Answer
trying
their
to
problems or answer their questions
you know,
for them.
like I can't, you know, stop my mama from being with a man that, you know, kick me out in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's who she loves, so I have to accept that. Yeah. It's nothing that I can do about that. Right. So I say, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
And the other part to this, right, and it's so prevalent in our community, and shout out to Charlamagne because he's a big advocate for mental health, right? I think that a lot of the traumas that we went through, a lot of the things that we all just displayed, that we all just talked about, it contributes to our mental health, right? It's one of the biggest staples in our community that we've just started to address. Not everybody has got on the train. We need to get on that train.
A lot of people don't believe in mental health. They don't think like, it's really. I went to therapy too.
Yeah.
But I stopped going because
You know what? I got into therapy and I stopped going
I was
too.
for like 2 months.
It was a mistake that I stopped, but because when I was in it, it was super good. But continue.
I learned so much stuff about myself, but it's like it becomes repetitive. Like, not saying don't go to therapy, because if you need, go, but it just becomes repetitive. It's like, okay, now I know what's wrong with me. Okay, they teach you, different tactics on how to deal with your anger or whatever. Like, so I learned that. So now I was like, okay, I'm good now.
Yeah.
But that was my experience.
But was it because, did you open up enough to get to that next level or the next chapter?
I opened up a lot.
You did?
And then, it was just, I'm just me. I'm just like, okay.
So what?
I told you about my life. I told you what's going on. You telling me how to do this, but I still have to deal with it every day.
Right.
You said you went for 2 months?
It was like 2 months.
How many times did you actually go?
Man, I was in it for almost a full year. I was almost a full year, and it was super, super good because I cried a lot. I hadn't cried like we talked about it. You know what I'm saying? The most time I cry is around my birthday. I don't know. I don't know why. Birthdays just make you really emotional.
It's something in the air on your birthday.
I don't know, but I don't cry a whole lot.
Maybe crying on your birthday is like a sense of being reborn again. That just hit me out of nowhere. Like literally when y'all said that.
That's a good take. Maybe.
I cry on my birthday because I'm always, like, I be wanting my family with me on my birthday. Yeah. And it's never just like a family thing. I'm always by myself or with like a dude I'm dating or something like that. And it's,
I think,
and I cry because it's like, damn, I want my mama here, I want my daddy here to celebrate my life. They're not there. With my mom, I just get a birthday text. My daddy didn't even text me her birthday. Like, it just be like, do you care? Like,
I know exactly why I cry. Not especially recent, but go ahead.
With you saying that and you sitting here telling your story, I think whenever you have kids, if you have kids, you're gonna be like the best mother ever.
I want to be a mom.
Like
I want to be a mom.
I can see that already, and I don't. We just shoot the shit on Facebook every night. And I don't know all of your story besides what you just told. You're gonna be the best mother ever.
I want a boy.
You want a boy?
I can see that. I can see
but
that.
If I have a girl, I don't think. But
because the people,
I'll be thankful for whatever I get blessed with. But
because it's like this. I don't know the exact saying, but you can't help the family you come from, but you can create your own family. Yeah. And when the day comes,
hold on. Keep that.
Yeah. So the saying is you can't help the family you come from, but you can create your own family. And within that, I hope you find somebody that you said you want love. You find the love that you're looking for, and y'all create a beautiful family. Because I think that's going, bitch. I think
keep going. Just keep going.
I think that's going to fulfill your heart the way you need it to be fulfilled. You know what I mean? So I hope you.
But that's not my main focus. Like,
it might not be, but that's
like
just my thought.
Finding a man is like, okay, if it comes, it comes.
It happens, right?
Whatever,
but that's what I'm saying. When it happens, it's gonna happen, and you're gonna be like the happiest you've ever been, probably. I hope you are.
I believe I will. I would love to be a mom. That would be like. I always talk about being a mom. Like, I just want something to take care of. Because I'm a very nurturing and loving person, despite all the crazy shit I be doing. I'm still like loving and caring and nurturing. I love to take care of people. So that would be my dream one day. It's on God's timing, not on mine.
I had a friend just had her birthday or whatever. We were talking. She was like, "Why do you think we cry so much on birthdays?" And I'm like, "I know why I cry." I said, "I just figured this out recently. For me, it's I got through it another year. And I've been very vocal with y'all on this, right? Like, bro, it was times drinking. I was like, I don't give a fuck if I make it home or not. Yeah. I'm finna close my eyes, and what happens, happens. Like, I've had some really dark times. So to get to the next year, like, I made it.
It's a blessing.
You know what I'm saying? And going back to the therapy part, a lot of people don't know, but I was going to therapy twice a week for almost 2 years, something like that. And it gets rough. You know what I'm saying? Therapy's not there to solve anything.
Right.
It's there to help you understand.
They give you the tools that you need
Yeah.
to, get through life.
But at a certain point, like you said, like you start realizing, man, that shit don't work. Like, I'm just gonna keep going in here talking. How are we fixing this?
And then they put me on meds, and it was like I was a zombie, and that's not me. I like to show my personality, I like to laugh and have fun, and you take those meds to, balance the. It's a chemical imbalance.
Why would they put you on meds? What meds did they put you on?
Basically, it's when you have trauma like depression and anxiety, it's a chemical imbalance in your brain. So they give you this medicine to
try to
balance it out, but it's like a drug.
Yeah.
And so I would take it, and people would be like, I would be sitting here like this.
Yeah, no, for
And
me,
I would sleep.
And they know that's not you.
That's not me.
Yeah.
That's not me.
That's
and
not
so
you.
I just stopped, and they was like, well, the doctor was like, well, don't go cold turkey. And I did fuck that shit. I was having brain zaps and stuff like too. Like I would try to go to sleep and be like, zzz, zzz. But I fought that shit. I'm strong. I fought that shit. And I was like, fuck it.
yeah, that was one thing I never wanted to do because like I know how much of an addict that I can be. So I'm like, I take one and be like, nah, this ain't working. Boom, take another one. You know what I'm saying? It's like I never wanted
You
to
don't
get
feel it, so it's
to
like-
that point.
Therapists can prescribe you.
Oh yeah,
drugs.
yeah. Therapists
not
can
know
I had
definitely.
a psychiatrist.
Psychiatrists.
Yeah.
Yeah, therapists
I
and
wasn't going to
psychiatrists.
regular therapy. I was going to psychotherapy.
Yeah,
So that's a little bit deeper than
but
therapy.
therapists and psychiatrists can prescribe you something if they deem that what you're in there telling them calls for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Bad
saying?
enough.
It's bad enough for it.
They had me on like 3 different type of.
For what? 3 different type of meds
Because
for?
I do have anxiety. I have PTSD.
Okay.
And I have depression. But I don't think I'm depressed anymore. Like I have moments where I could tell when I'm depressed.
So here's my question.
But I
right?
be like fighting.
Certain
Three different-
things trigger it.
Yeah.
So here's my question, right? Since you brought it up, 3 different meds, right? What was the reason, or what did they say to you that said, "Oh, I think you're this, so I need to prescribe you that"?
Because I tried to commit.
Oh,
This happened. I talked about it. I don't think it's on my old Instagram, but I tried to commit.
really? This is.
I was damn near dead, and I just.
Oh, wow.
I can't. Yeah.
This is new to me.
I didn't know that
We've
either.
never talked about this.
I didn't know that either.
How did we get to that point?
Well, first, congratulations for getting out of that.
Congratulations.
Really?
Yeah, let me get one.
Can't hold a real nigga down.
Yeah, for sure.
But-
for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was
just
just
got
so much
goosebumps.
going on in my life. Like so much.
Me too.
I had so much going on in my life, and I just couldn't take it no more. And then this was when I was staying with my dad.
Yeah.
That. And I was at work one day, and I was like, everything was pissing me off. Like a bitch at work, like did some shit. I was finna hit her with a chair. Like I picked that bitch up, and I was like, bro, I can't do this shit. So it was just a lot going on. And then I was thinking about my daddy and all the shit I'm going through. And I'm like, I'm dealing with a nigga that's getting on my nerves. Like everything was just pissing me the fuck off. Like the devil was just like on my back. And I was like, can't take this shit. So I went home, and there was like a bottle of Benadryl in the bathroom. I took half that motherfucking bottle. I took like 50 Benadryls.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, and it was something like took over me. Like I ain't gonna lie, it took over me, and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, Jhaida, your life not gonna change. Like fuck it, go. And so I took the most. I had a video of it too, and I took it.
You were
and, like,
videoing yourself taking these drugs? Wow.
I don't have it anymore, but
Good.
yeah, and I took it, and then like, it was like you lose control. I felt myself. I was out of there, like going in, and like the dude I was talking to, I called him. I was on FaceTime with him while I was doing it, and I was like, I'm done. Like the whole time I'm doing this, my dad in the living room, like, and then I don't know if this is too much, but I had did some cocaine, and then I think that triggered it too. I don't do drugs and shit like that, but that day and then actually my daddy gave it to me, so I asked him for it, and he gave it to me. And so I think that triggered it too, and it was like all that shit in my system, and I was just like, fuck this shit, like, and I just felt it. And then the dude, he knocked on the door, and my daddy was like, what the fuck? And I just remember my daddy coming in the room, like, he was like, not my baby, bro. And he was holding me, but my body was like limp. And I just felt it. Like, it was just, you have no control of your body. And then, like, I remember laying on the floor, and I think my daddy gave me, like, some milk or something. I just remember black. It's different from sleep. Like, it's just black. Like, you know how you sleep? But it was just black. And I just remember waking up in the hospital with a big-ass tube down my throat. And it was like a nurse, and she was like, Jhaida, please don't go to sleep. Please don't go to sleep. I saw like a light. It's like a white light. And she was like, Jhaida, please do not go back to sleep. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, fuck it. And they had me strapped down to the bed. I woke up, and I'm sitting up, and then they pulled, the tube was like all the way, it's called intubation or something like that. Mm-hmm. And they pulled that bitch out. And I couldn't talk for 3 days. I was so embarrassed. I was like, what the fuck did I do to myself? Because I wasn't expecting to be alive. Like, I thought I was just finna die. Like, that was it. And then, I woke up, and then, like, my family was there, but the whole time, they come to find out, they downstairs arguing, trying to figure out who to blame. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, and, it was a lot. But I couldn't talk for 3 days. And then they had me, I was there for, like, a week and a half, and they were trying to send me somewhere else, but it took me a minute to bounce back and shit like that. So,
do y'all need a break?
Yeah, I do. I do.
It's okay. I like talking about it, though. It doesn't make me sad.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's
y'all need a break?
No. Let's do it.
Good.
But yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and that's when I started my therapy, and they were like, okay, we're going to put you on some meds to kind of calm you down. But I fought through that shit. Like, and the case manager at the hospital, he was like, Jhaida, I'm concerned because this was the worst case of the night because you're so young and you got an intubation. Like, you was damn near dead. And I'm like, how the fuck am I still alive? Like, but I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard when you realize, like life is that much better once you hit that wall. Like, some of us have to hit a wall. I hit my wall, right? Like, but it shouldn't take that. You should be able to get through it, but it's way easier to say than to do.
You don't have, like, so before, I would be, like, reaching out to people like, hey, I'm not feeling like myself right now. Like, that wasn't my first time, but it was another time when I realized that it was something wrong. I was trying to reach out to my mama, and the dude I was dating at the time, I was like, hey, something not right. Yeah. My behavior, like, I noticed that in myself. So I was telling my mom, she was like, you just want a pity party. You want an excuse. I'm like, bro, it's to the point where I'm having bad dreams. Like, I can't sleep. Like, I'm out here wilding out and shit. Like, something is wrong. I quit my job. Like, and it was like, somebody please be here for me. Like, understand. Like, I don't want a pity party.
Cry
like,
out for help.
Yeah.
And this was
and
way
before
before this
happened. And your mama like, bitch, fuck you. Like, that shit fucked my head up. So I was like, fuck it. Like, my mama not here. Can't call my daddy. That nigga smoke shrooms. Like, So I was like, the dude I'm talking to, he ain't really understand, like, so it's like, damn. Then when I went to the psych ward, the nigga left me while I was in the psych ward. Wow. So that shit fucked my head up. Like, and I was doing stuff to him, but I don't think he realizes because, like, I was mentally fucked up, and I apologized, to him. He was a good dude, but he just didn't really understand, but he left me. So after that, I was just like, fuck this shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about me. Like, right. I'm literally, like, telling you, like, something is wrong. And I think a lot of people expect me to be so strong, but I can't be strong all the time. Like, that shit gets draining, and then I be there for people, but then I reach out, hey, I need you right now. I just need somebody to talk to, or, like, hug me, love on me, and I can't get that. So you get to that point where you like, hey, I can only take so much. Then boom.
It's so interesting, a piece to what you said, and you said, like, you basically described crying out for help. Something is wrong. You understood something was wrong, and there was still nobody there to say, okay, what's wrong? Let's figure this thing out. Let's go talk to somebody or something like that. And I think that's a big part of our problem in our communities, whether it's, let's just say, we don't have to just talk about black communities. minority.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Minority communities we can talk about. I
It
think
doesn't matter about race.
Yeah.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Everybody.
It's
like,
everybody that
go
goes through
shit.
these things. And man, when somebody is basically saying, "Help me," help them, figure it out. Like at least be an ear, like you said. Like at least be an ear to someone that they can talk to, because you never know what someone is going
And I'm
through.
always there for my friends. Like, I don't have a lot of friends, but if somebody was to call me and be like, Jhaida, I need you, I would figure out a way to get there. Like that's just me as a person because I've been there. So I'm gonna come. I'm gonna be there. Your nigga doing this, you need some. I'm here. Like, if I can't be there, like then I'll feel bad. But I just know, cause I've been there. So I try my best to be there for people.
Yeah.
And then, but at the same time, I still gotta focus on myself because I can't just always be there for other people, and then I'm not getting anything in return. You know what I'm saying? So,
Although I do agree that when people go through things and somebody tells you they need help, that you should help them. I agree 1,000%. But a lot of people haven't, like she said, she's been there so she can recognize in situations where people need her help. A lot of people haven't been there. So when you tell them, I'm going through this, they might just brush it off because they don't really understand what you're saying.
that's why
They
I
don't
keep a lot of
understand
my stuff to myself.
They don't understand the extent in which you really need help. They might just think, oh, you need a little advice. Or let's say if she was expressing herself about being unhappy with a guy. Oh, girl, fuck him. You don't need him. But it can be way deeper than that.
Right.
That could just be like the tip of the iceberg, where she could start to talk about the guy because he's triggered for that moment. But it's a whole lot more behind this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's hard in a case of where somebody is expressing to you that they need help, but you don't know how to recognize that to offer that help.
Yeah, because we weren't taught.
You're not taught.
Like the mentality that most of us grow up on is, hey, toughen up.
Yeah.
Hey, stop being in your feelings.
Yeah.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with you. Your feelings are hurt. Like ain't nothing wrong with you.
Emotions.
Yeah. So it's getting past that generation of, having to be so tough. Like, bro, you could still be tough and still be in your feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can have emotion. You can show emotion. And this is why I am so open with my daughters now, and even my stepsons. Like, hey, what's up? Like, I can see something's bothering you. Like, what's wrong? I don't want to talk about it. I don't care if you don't want to talk about it. Like, let's talk about it.
Yeah. And I understand it, right, from both of y'all point of view, right? I get it. We weren't wired that way. We were wired in a survival type of way, most of us, right, in our communities. And I get that. But there, at some point in our communities, we also felt love. We can't neglect that part.
Yeah.
And we also know understanding, because in survival, you have to understand in certain situations that you have to be there. You have to respond because something isn't right. To what she was saying, right? I know the kind of person this person is normally. She's not acting this way. He's not acting this way. So I'm wired enough to know I need to see what's going on.
Right.
Ask a question. Figure a question out. Hey, you good, Jhaida? Even if it's in a joking way. That's because that's how we communicate, right? When we don't know the words to say, we kind of do it in a comedy way. You good? What's up, boy?
When they see me wild, I'm like, you good, bro?
Yeah,
like I'm just having
hey, Dennis, boy, what's up with you? What's up with your body? Everything all right over there? You cool? Yeah. You ain't being yourself now. You know what I'm saying? So it's that little piece. So I understand what y'all saying for sure. We aren't built on love a lot of the times, but we are built on understanding and knowing when it's time to face the reality that somebody is off. Something is imbalanced. Something is wrong. So go figure it out. Go ask the question. What's up with you? Everything straight? Everything all right over there? You know when the motherfucker getting weird.
Yeah.
I think that we know how to identify somebody that needs to be shown some empathy, but we don't know at every extreme.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I see you. I'm eating in front of you. You watching my food. Like, yeah, bro, you hungry?
Yeah.
Like, just say something. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you're walking around with your shoulders down, I know when something's bothering him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because we've been around each other for so long. But if somebody else sees him, they're like, oh, man, that's just Ken.
Yeah.
Like, we lack the ability to identify emotion in certain people because everybody carries it so differently.
Yeah.
But we do need to do better.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Yeah.
We need to be more vocal about how we feel. And also we need to be able to show the empathy that people need sometimes.
But in those instances where we aren't as vocal, because we also like you said earlier, we're also taught to hold that shit in.
Yep.
You know, get it out. Oh, man, you good. Stop being a bitch. Stop acting like that, man. You straight, everything all right with you. We talk like that, right?
That's why that happened to you when you was
man,
bruh.
you remember when that happened to such. Get over that, right?
Yeah.
So when that happens, you have to have enough wherewithal to be like, nah, I need to ask that question. Mm-hmm. I really need to figure out what's going on with my bro, because my bro is not normally like that. And we haven't in the past, and that's fine. We're talking about now. We're talking about moving forward. It's okay that we haven't been that way. That's why we're having these conversations. That's why we sitting in front of the camera. That's why we on these podcasts. That's why we talking, right? It's to open up. It's to move forward. It's to try to grow, try to do the right thing from here on out. Yeah, we may have not done it. Let's do it now.
I just want to say everything you just said is true, right? And it's up to the person who's expressing that they need help and the people that's there, receiving it, right? Perfect example of that. It was us three. I told y'all earlier this week, like, I'm tired of work.
Yeah.
You remember what you said?
Yeah, I do.
You said you tired too.
Yeah, I'm tired too.
He said the same
thing.
I shut down.
Yeah, but
intentionally I shut down.
I know, but what did I come back and say?
I don't remember.
I know because you had shut down. But I knew in that moment, I said something.
We were able to read it like that.
I read it quickly.
But y'all don't but my point of saying it is I don't think either one of y'all understand the extent of it.
No, I know you. We know you because we've been through this with Ken before. Right? So I wanted you to communicate. I wanted you to open up. I wanted you to be more outspoken about. I knew what you meant.
No, you don't.
Oh, I do.
No, you don't.
I knew. Look. Okay,
you knew the basis of what he was getting at, but we didn't know the detail.
And I'm gonna let you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that's more important than just me saying I'm tired of.
No. Yeah, I get it. 100%.
having group therapy.
But
right
let me say this and then tell me if I'm wrong. Because
that's so beautiful.
I know the Ken that what Ken wants to do. I know that you don't want to be at this job for 12 plus hours. I know that you're tired of just getting a paycheck just because you have to get a paycheck to take care of your family. I understand all these things. I know what you want to do. I know where your passion is. I just don't know what's going to bring that out of Ken. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I said, shit, we all tired. That was my way of...
Give me more.
Yeah. Tell me what's really wrong. But you didn't. And I understood that you shut down. I did. So that's why I came back with, well, shit, tell me what's going on. Is it the job? Is it the... And then that's when, remember you said, man, it's the season. And I said, what did I say? I said...
What is it about this season?
What is it about this season?
No, that's actually a fact.
You see what I'm saying?
Every time the season comes up, my mood, I could just wake up and my mood will be off.
But
it had nothing to do...
Huh? Is it the...
when the weather changed, when the time changed.
I hate the winter.
No, it's probably the holidays.
The holiday when the winter changed.
Nothing has ever happened during this season for me.
That's not wood, but okay.
Good Lord, please. There's a lot going on right now. I hope it never does. Yeah. But I just hate the winter. Like
Me too. I'm a summer baby, so it's like I'm a Cancer.
I'm sorry. Close enough. This
Cancer.
is similar.
Both my baby mama.
Kind of. But
I love being a Cancer.
The basis of me saying it was you said a lot of what you said is correct. Yeah. Like I'm tired of working 12 hours. I want to be at the crib. I want to do more.
Yeah.
But it's also, he knows it. I've expressed it to him. For the people that don't know, we work together. He's my manager. But that's besides the point. Imagine you work for the same company. Mm-hmm. How long did you work there?
4 years.
And you surpassed where I'm at.
Right.
I'm going since 2007.
Yeah, on and off.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now you can see where I'm going with this. And you've told me many a times of how smart I am. The job isn't difficult.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Right, 100%.
So I can do everything that everybody else is doing plus some, but I'm limited. I'm tired of doing what I'm doing and being constantly. I might not be looked over, but my opportunity. I feel like now my opportunity is past. So
can I be very transparent with you? Can I be very without being judgmental? Me and you are very indifferent because even just on the podcast, right? I'm very, very vocal in what I do. Whenever I do it, right? I'm very, very outspoken. With you, laid back, cool. Yes, you may know way more than me about this company. You may know way more about all of this electronic. You may just know way more than me about life, right? But you don't put it out that way. And I get it. It's unfair in a way that...
It's extremely unfair.
It's extremely unfair because, yes, you do know more than me. Yes, you can do all of these jobs just as well as I can do them, if not better, right? But in that kind of a life, right? In life, period, it's always the one who shows. It's always the one that does. It's always the one that speaks. It's always the one that shows that I can control this room. I can control these people. I can control what's going on. That's never going to be you because that's not your character.
But also, that could be true. But also, I've never been able to be in a position to actually show anything because you 100%. Know what I do. I'm stuck in that thing for 12 hours a day. How can I affect anybody else outside of my job?
But
especially when it's the busiest part of the job.
But let me say this. I was in all those positions you were in. I was on the ground, right? I controlled, I did inventory, I drove a lift.
I've never had the opportunity to learn that because I've been in that position the entire time.
But the vocal
I've
part
expressed
of it.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to go and do it. Do it without saying, I want this position. Just go do it. That's what I did. Like I understand. Man, trust me, I understand what you're saying.
I don't think you do.
Yeah,
I never have the opportunity. Never. Never.
I'm not having this conversation on camera.
No. This is the conversation about life. This is not per se about...
This is why, and even in the group message, right? I don't go full in, when he's talking about certain things because of that relationship at work that we still have as well, right? So, and yes, I've had conversations with him before on certain things here and there, but
I mean,
I think that it's yes, Fave did it in a way that whatever he did, everybody had to hear about it. I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated it. But it helped him.
And I also know that, like, the stars aren't always, it didn't align as well because when it happened for him, your positioning title was different at the time as well. Like, I'm very aware of everything that's going on around me, right? So, but this is just me expressing from my behalf because this is my life in this case.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I've come to terms with certain stuff, and no disrespect to him. I know like what it is now, especially with this and that. So it's almost to a point now where his hands are tied. It's not a whole lot more that he can do, because I don't have to look at him to know. Like I know he knows I know what I'm doing and what I'm capable of. Just like you said, I'm not very boisterous and I don't talk a lot, but that don't take away from the fact that I'm good at what I do and I know it.
But you could be better. And I tell you this all the time. You could be way fucking better at what you do. And we just had this conversation in the group message the other day, too.
That's something totally different.
But to me, they're one and the same because, yes, you can be better.
I mean, even in the case that I can, but you look at it from, you say that. That's crazy. My mama just texted me. You say that, but look at what I'm doing. Like on a daily basis, I don't have the opportunity.
But you did.
You said I did?
Yes.
When?
A couple weeks ago. You did.
So in life,
that's why I don't want to talk about it too much. We can talk about it after this.
This is purity about life. You know what I'm saying? And growth and understanding that you understand and understanding where you are and feeling like that time has passed for me. I don't think it has. We can move past this, but
that's dead.
I don't think so.
For me.
No, I really don't think so. But let's just go past it because I feel like you still have an opportunity, but I don't think that opportunity will come because you don't want it.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, you don't want it anyway. So I don't think that is going to come in that way anyway because the passion is not there for you anyway. Right. Even if you got it, I don't think it's not even what you want really. So the passion is not going to be able to be there for what you actually want to do with it, right? But let's speak about where we are current day, mentally. Like what's causing things to go the way that they are in our lives now? How are we right now? How are you right now? What space are you in right now? What space are you in right now? What's going on with you? What has caused it? Are you back and forth? Are you okay? Is everything going the way that it should be going, or that the way that you designed it to be going? Right?
For me, I don't feel like I'm working hard enough.
Okay.
And I know I'm in my own way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing what I know that I could be doing to get what we need for this. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a constant battle with myself. Like, bro, what's up? What you waiting on? You know, like what you just sat there on TikTok for 30 minutes. You could have done something. You know what I'm saying? Like just little stuff like that.
I've been there.
But outside of that, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm in a really good space. You know,
That's
I'm not. You know, there's certain things that I get upset about here and there. My feelings get hurt every now and then. You know, I might, whatever. But I mean, I overall, like, I'm cool, and I feel like it. Like, I genuinely feel like I'm cool.
That's good. That's good. What about you, Jhaida? How is life right now, currently? Current space you're in, headspace.
Right now, I feel like I'm going through like some type of transformation, if that makes sense. Like,
As far as what though? In life?
just like you know how they say God has blessings for you, but I feel like something is about to happen. I don't know what it is, but I've been in just this like weird space for like the last 2 weeks. I've been kind of like low key depressed, but then I'm just like, it's a reason why I'm feeling like this. Like, what's about to happen? Like, so.
You just waiting. You just waiting to see what's going on, what's happening. What about you, Ken? What kind of a space have you been in current day?
Same shit every day, bro. Just I be chilling, but it's that
I be chilling.
That one aspect of my life is just the only thing that really bothers me.
Which is work?
Yeah,
okay.
That's it.
Okay. I think I don't know, man. You know how everything has a gray area? I think that's where I am in life. I'm in that gray area. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like
you know what I'm saying.
I mean, you don't know.
But it's
like,
a great area to be in.
It is because it's not bad. It's not good.
You're just like what? Like
it's not in the. It's just like a gray area. Like stuff is happening.
Just vibe.
Just you know what I'm saying. Like
chill.
Stuff is happening, and I know it's
try not
happening.
to think too much. Don't
Yeah.
think about stuff. I have to teach myself like. Don't think about it too much. Just like chill. Like if it's supposed to happen, it's gonna happen.
Somebody told me the other day, because I said, like, I don't live my life in absolute.
Yeah.
Right? It's not black and white. It's gray. And they were like, so nothing is concrete for you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, concrete can be crushed and reused and remolded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everything can be redone. Everything can be restructured. Yeah. So living in that gray area is not a bad thing. It's not. It's not. And people look at it as, oh, that's a scumbag way to look at it, because scumbags, it might be true. It might be very true. But at the same time, like, bro, life is different for everybody, man.
Yeah, it is.
And everybody's path is very different. The last topic we could talk about, and I know, a lot of podcasts, oh, sex. How y'all talk about it? But
I did mention it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but we spoke about it very, very briefly, about being hypersexual and stuff like that, right? We spoke about it, about why we're that way. Mm-hmm. But let's speak about things that trigger us to be that way, or things that we do when we're in those moments.
Coochie.
I just like to have sex. Like, it's shit fun. I ain't gonna lie. And
I told y'all before, I want to be a sex.
I want to be a sex is crazy.
That shit
I want to be a
amazing.
sex. Like, and it's actually like, and it releases like, what is it, like endorphins or something? Like, it releases it. So like, if you got a headache or some shit,
dopamine levels go up. All kinds of
it feels good. Like, especially with the right person. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you can't have sex with just.
Oh, that's what I want to add on to this conversation, but I throw it on at the end.
Go ahead. We at the end.
Yeah, because
We
I got
talking about
a
it
great
now.
sex thing I wanted to ask as well. But
Go ahead. Let's
you
talk
first.
about it.
I mean, I thought we was gonna go more in depth, but I was gonna bring up what Verb said.
Oh, yeah. Talk about that. That's
Okay,
crazy.
so
That's crazy.
y'all, I don't know if you not into battle rap. It's a battle rapper named A Verb. He was in conversation. He said a man can only have sex with his woman. Like he can't go like back to
I
back
saw
to
that.
back.
You
With,
saw that?
That shit. I posted that on my story.
Oh, you did?
did you
Wait,
know what
wait,
he's saying?
what? No.
He's saying a man can't go back to back with his woman, but he can nut and then go back and have sex
With
with another
multiple
woman,
people.
like back to back with
So say-
with different women.
Nah.
Like you
That's a
married,
lie.
right? So
Yeah.
say you and your
I don't
wife,
agree either.
y'all having sex, and then
Y'all like
you gonna
y'all
wanna
woman a
fuck
lot,
again,
then.
like you gonna fuck her again, like.
No. Mine's the opposite. One and done. I ain't going back.
No, he
Regardless
basically
of-
saying like he
Nah.
not gonna get turned on. Like, okay, he gonna fuck her. and then he not
But
gonna
see,
get-
I think that's where he's
it's something
misunderstood
with him.
because
For real, like I ain't gonna lie. So I got, and then we fuck like.
yeah,
You know, it's him,
Yeah.
and it could be the woman too. Maybe
Yeah.
the woman is not turning you on. Like, I get it. You know, you have sex and you be tired, but I get it. But for him to say like he not turned on sexually, like you can't look at your woman and be like, damn.
Go again.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah.
that's-
For me, it'd be like, man, I wish I can go again. But fuck, I'm out. I'm done. The clip is empty.
I think because he didn't have a lot of context behind what he said, right? I understood what he was saying because 3 women, I can just finish right now, right? I could do one on. Boom, it's over with. Then another walk in who I never did nothing with, never saw, but she's an attractive woman to me. Boom, I could do her too.
Yeah.
She finished, another one walk in. Damn, her too. I'm back up.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
It's-
Like I get it. Like
too,
I
'cause it's
understand it.
pretty much-
But with the woman who you're with, who you have sex with a lot, every day or every other day, every 2 days, however y'all do it, right? It could be challenging, especially if it's really one of them. If it's just not like your woman just coming back and putting it in her mouth and making it go again. Like, it can be challenging. I understand what he's saying. He didn't put a lot of context behind it, but I do understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Did he say it very vaguely? Yes, he did. It wasn't a lot of context behind it. He should have put out what he really meant behind it. Now, some people are super hypersexual to their partner. Like, I think you are because of what you were saying. Of course not you because you said you
Yeah,
wanted
yeah,
that.
it's regardless.
You-
Our schedules don't always align, but when they do,
you know what I'm saying?
Saying that thing,
Yeah.
like, what?
But
I need like 8 hours recovery, bro.
damn, that's a lot.
I need some
8 hours.
bed.
But you're also having sex with one woman.
He's
That's
in
it.
love.
You know what I'm
He in
saying?
love, like,
So
basically, he's saying if he has a woman, but he's stepping outside of that woman, he can do it. Okay, so my take on that was I didn't agree, but let's say if I did and was like, you know what, he right, I can't go again after having sex with my woman, but that's because maybe I've put everything I had into my woman. I don't have anything else to give her.
that don't even matter. It's mind over matter. It's mind over matter.
Maybe he just-
You gotta
like one
want
and done.
to.
He just,
You have to
I got my
want
nut
to.
out,
get-
that's it.
Now, when
Now,
I was
you
younger,
had one of them sessions where
That's
it's
what
a-
I'm saying. You give it all you got.
Yeah,
Hey.
you had one of them
'Cause
sessions. Yeah, of
because
course.
you
when I was
and
younger,
sometimes-
I got to the point where I was damn near busting dust, bro. There wasn't nothing left in there.
Because sometimes, even with your old lady, like, sometimes it's more passionate to others,
Yeah.
right? If it's one of them nights where it's the most passionate, y'all kissing, touching,
It's
even
over
the
with.
touch, you going to come in 5 minutes
Yeah,
and
it's
you
over
going to be rock hard and both of y'all going to be happy as hell.
Yeah.
And going to go to sleep with your thumb in your mouth in
Yeah,
the fetal
it's over
position.
with. It's over with. But then you said you
yeah,
had.
yeah. All right. So, this is another conversation that we were having, right? But, you know how we're always talking about like the perception of it being gay for a man to get his ass ate, right? Little different,
I'm
right?
listening. I didn't say nothing.
What are your thoughts on a man liking his nipples played with?
There's no arousal there.
I ain't gonna lie, I be getting. If I'm really like feeling a person, Like, you know that vibe you get when you.
Now, if he say, because this is how the story went.
say
is
play with my nipple?
Yeah, like they
If he
was having
says play with
sex
my
and
nipple,
she
then I'm not gonna
grabbed
do
her
that
hand. It was-
Oh, that's too much. Let me do it. Let me,
Have anybody ever sucked y'all nipples?
Yes.
Have you? Was it sensation?
I'm going crazy.
You like that? What? See, that's how I am with my ears.
Oh, so you like it?
Ears,
Yeah.
ears, neck.
Nah,
nipples.
my nipples never did nothing for me though.
I don't like mine suck. My nipple suck. I don't like it.
My nipples never.
Listen, it don't do that.
Yeah, nipple
Judge
phobia.
me.
Yeah.
You like your nipple suck?
No.
It's okay.
But I'm saying he gonna judge me on what I be talking
like your
about.
booty?
I didn't say that on camera. You know, I'm just saying,
He
I don't
has
see
said
a
that on
problem.
camera. He
No,
loves
I've
it.
never admitted to that.
It's
I've
not
always
your
said I
problem.
don't see a problem with it.
You said I judge you?
Yeah.
No, I
I'll
don't
be
judge
sitting
you.
here
I
talking
just be
about me and
laughing,
shit.
bro. Because it's. I don't want to say too much. This shit be
There's
outlandish.
nothing wrong with liking your butt. Like, it's you're not actually eating it. You just like looking at it.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know. They just.
But okay, so then the story continued. The story continued, and she was like, so I did it, you know, whatever, cool. She was like,
hand?
yeah. She goes, but then like a couple times later, a couple sessions later, weeks later, whatever, she said that motherfucker told me to suck his nipple. I dried up. She was like, I was just like, what?
It's different when he say do.
But all right.
It's-
Since we on the topic, right?
But wait, it's very similar to what I say about getting your ass ate, right? It's like there's two rules for it. You don't ask for it and you don't bend over for it, bro. It's the same thing. It's like you're not finna tell nobody, hey, can you eat my ass?
You're not bending over.
Nah.
Oh God, that's crazy.
All right. So well, this is where like people like either draw the line or they just get it misconstrued when it comes to sex.
Just gooch me.
just
That's
saw
it.
the-
No, for real. Like
The gooch is the same thing.
if
You
it's
just go like a little bit.
heterosexual male and heterosexual woman, it's not gay,
No, not at all.
right? And then also our bodies are very much alike. So if you can play with a woman's nipples in some cases, like she says she don't like it, it wasn't for you when you tried it. I like it. My old lady like it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But asking somebody I'm just messing with and not like I'm
my
comfortable with
hands.
to do these things, I'm
That's-
not
that's
doing that,
weird.
bro.
But science shows that there's no stimulation from the male's nipples.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
What kind of science?
Maybe
Bill,
it's a
Bill
mind
not
thing.
told
Could
you
be a
that?
mind
No,
thing.
He rubbed his nipple. Let's see.
Bring that nipple here, boy.
This has been
Yo, man, this has been a great episode. Episode 36. 37.
Episode 37.
You go.
Bring that nipple. No, hey, Jada. I just want to say,
Let him rub your nipple.
I just want to say you were a spectacular guest. We got some vulnerable moments. We laughed. We almost cried.
Almost cried, for sure.
It was a great, great time. We really appreciate you. Episode 37, Just Us Pod, featuring Jhaida Lee.
This was fun.
See y'all next time. We out.
We appreciate
Okay,
it.
bye.
Thank you.
Here's the thing, it's just us.
Damn.
Now I go back home. I got some food in my stomach.
Nigga, the whole saga.
I got some food in my stomach.
He was hangry. and
That's
he
probably
came
right up on his nose.
Hey, I go back in my room and I did one of these where I'm standing there like this in my foot.
Fuck is this shirt?
So my wife has this Levi denim jacket, right?
Uh-huh.
I pick it up and I open it up. My fucking shirt is inside the jacket, bro. I walk downstairs with the jacket in her hand. I was like, you don't remember picking this up and putting the shirt in there? She goes, if you don't get out my face. I was like, you're right. I found the shirt. I'm bugging.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a man with rage in his heart. All that over a shirt.
Oh, man.